G'day, this is Central Coast Newspaper's weekly news, 5 at 5 for the fourth week of August 2022, the pre-spring edition. Yes, in 1920 Chicago railway mode, more of that later. In the bulletin this week, community gardens are blooming, a light plane crash at Warnervale, Council's dog challenge, the biggest pie shop opens at Ourimbah, Gosford Art Prizes have been awarded, and Singo's Railway Hotel opens in Gosford CBD. Now the nights are chilly and the cold waters of winter are still here, though a hint of spring is in the air. Community gardens across the coast are coming to life. Wyong's Pioneer Dairy Swamp Group prepares the ground for a bountiful summer. So we caught up with a few swampies on site.
We always had a vision that this place would be the Centennial Park of the Central Coast, and having something like this brings life to the area, and hopefully other activities similar will come and grow, and we'll have a great green space right in the heart of the Central Coast.
Now a pilot in his early 70s is lucky to only sustain a minor hand injury when his Cessna 172 aircraft crashed into trees at Central Coast Airport at Warnervale this week. Luckily, 2 off-duty paramedics were nearby and helped him before the ambulance arrived. Now, Council's controversial draft dog policy changes continue to ignite community sentiment, with thousands of petitioners and comments on Council's draft plan registered at the close of business today. We caught up with Council Administrator Rick Hart to get his take on it.
So in this case, we've had 2,800 thereabouts responses. And that's individual responses. It doesn't include the petitions. We strongly agree that dogs should be able to roam free, and it's good for the dogs, it's good for the owners and so on. But on the other hand, we have another group of people who don't appreciate dogs running free and loose. And some of that occurs, where you have, as an example, one of the concerned people, I think, has been talking on the radio in recent times, saying dogs running free in patrolled beaches between the flags, they go there because they know that that's going to avoid being with dogs. So you can see that it cuts both ways. And from a numbers point of view, about 40% of that 2,800 are for the council's proposals, and about 40% are against the council's proposals.
And Heather Ray's Pie Bakery tried to open quietly at Ourimbah, unsuccessfully. The famous brand has been building its impressive bakery off the M1 for a year or more. So we caught up with owner, the very understated Russell Cox.
It's been extremely hectic. Central Coast have been looking forward to this in anticipation, and we thought we might be hard to find, but they've found us.
That's right. It smells wonderful in here. What's your secret? Come on.
Fresh ingredients,
Yeah.
fresh pastry, fresh cooked fillings, great recipes. Yeah, just doing what we do really well.
Now, Central Coast artist Claire Tozer has taken out the first prize, $15,000 first prize, in this year's Gosford Art Prize, and her acrylic work on canvas. The inspiration was from a lovely walk along the boardwalk at Davis Sound. Her artwork will also be acquired by Central Coast Council for its collection. Now, a series of supporting prizes were also awarded to the 131 entrants that made the exhibition stage.
That's right, there's 7 prizes in total, and we were really pleased that of those 7, 4 of them were locals, including Mama Kojic, who won the second prize, $5,000 worth of drawing, and David Boyle, who won the ceramics category, and Peter Stegel, who came highly commended in the ceramics category, both also local potters. And there's also an Aboriginal Artist Prize and some other highly commended awards.
The exhibition's open to the 23rd of October. Now, all of these stories and thousands more written by our local journalists can be found on our news website, coastcommunitynews.com.au, still without a paywall, and in this week's region-wide print edition of the Coast Community News. Find us also on your mobile phone's Google News and Apple News apps. And remember, subscribe to our weekly email newsletter via our website, and follow our socials on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for updates throughout the week. And catch up on the weekly news on Radio 50 Plus 93.3 FM throughout the weekend. Now we leave you this week with a story from John Singleton's new revamped Railway Hotel in Gosford CBD, which officially opened with a great party featuring Aussie rock legend John Stevens on Thursday night. We caught up with Singo on the night to have a yarn. Have a great pre-spring weekend.
In this our world, we all can say.
I think I poured too much into it because knowing nothing about building, in fact zero, I had to make sure I got the best builders, the best materials, the best of everything. I didn't want one of these falling down ones. No, I don't want that. Oh, I know.
That's right.
I see some of them, I think, I don't want to go on top floor of that one.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, look, thanks for inviting Gosford along. I'm sure we'll all be here and celebrating. I saw a couple of tradies here yesterday afternoon.
And they can have viz all night here.
That's right.
The other joint, they kick them out at 9 o'clock. All night. And we absorb the taxes on happy hour. And happy hour runs all afternoon.
There you go.
Thanks, thanks, mate.